Capricorn, I'm Gabriella from Gabriella's Vampire Tarot. For today, I'm going to be doing a general reading of past, present, future, a 9-card spread. I'm going to be using the regular tarot deck, clarify with the vampire deck, draw a special vampire card, draw a vampire oracle, then draw 3 yes or no answers for thee. So let's get started with this pre-shuffled deck. Hope you all had a good new moon in Sagittarius. Okay, the general card for today is the 10 of Cups. Okay, so let's look at the first row, which is also the past. You start off with the 2 of Cups reversed, 6 of Cups reversed, and Strength reversed. Yeah, what I see here is, something, there was a kind of broken commitment and a really negative past situation that really kind of, caused you to lose confidence and strength within yourself. I mean, this is not per se a love reading or a relationship reading, but what I see here is that, something just did not work out in the past, and this probably took, place in the past, so, before this even took place. And it just looks like, yeah, there was a kind of a broken commitment of some kind. Maybe, there was a bit of a breakup or a divorce with somebody. But it just looks like, yeah, it just did not really work out so well. And with the 6 of Cups reversed, upright, it's all about nostalgia and that, that you're looking back at the past with fond memories. But the reverse is kind of like looking at the past with negativity, and it just kind of caused you to lose, strength and courage within yourself. And a lot of humans have it, even, the human, that I pretty much live with, and he does all of my stuff. He was even telling me of a couple of sad stories of his life, where, he's been through some, heartbreaks and stuff like that, and it caused him to lose confidence within himself. And it happens, okay, something negative or something incredibly traumatic happened, then you actually start doubting yourself and start actually, thinking, oh my goodness, well, why did this happen? Is there a reason why this happened? And then you start overthinking things, and then you start ruminating and overanalyzing and stuff like that, and then your confidence just even goes further downward. Wow. Well, that's why we're going to still look at current and future and clarification, because clarification is what will, give me a better idea of the situation. But so far, it just looks like, yeah, something just did not work out, and it happens. Even for me, it took me 300 years to actually be able to get out of my slumber mode and thinking, it's like, how am I going to get out of this whole, vampire situation? Well, if you have determination and reason, why not? For the current times, you get the 8 of Swords reversed. Nice. 8 of Wands. And you get Justice reversed. So what I see you doing is, okay, the transition from a lack of courage and strength within yourself, you are actually now in a freed position, hopefully, if this does resonate with you. And this is a very beautiful and wonderful situation, because the thing is I'm glad that you're finally freeing yourself from the negativity of the past. Leave the past behind. Okay, the past happened, but what you do right now will contribute to a hopefully beautiful, prosperous, fruitful and positive future. And so that's what I finally see you doing, is you're kind of releasing yourself from every negativity. And you're also leaving, well, maybe you had to leave your hometown, home city, home country or something. But yet, you still have that bit of imbalance within yourself. And, that's kind of with the ebbs and flows in life. One moment you fall on top of the world saying, oh, yes, everything is just amazing and wonderful. And then the next day, just think, what was I even thinking? But, it's like that's what happens, we don't have control over what happens in the next day. We do have control over what we do today and what we hope to do tomorrow and stuff like that. But that's what I just see here is, you are being released, you are taking off or you are releasing yourself, but yet you're still kind of a bit imbalanced within yourself. But let's look at the future. You do start off with the 9 of Cups. 3 of Cups reversed. And the Sun reversed. Ooh, okay, okay. At least it's just a card, but I can't really show the card per se to you. But what I see for you in the future is there will be fulfillment, internal celebration, even though the sun is not per se shining for you personally, but that's why we're going to wait for clarification. But what I see here is, in the future, you are going to have a beautiful personal celebratory moment, because that's even with the Three of Cups reversed. Upright, it's all, everything is just wonderful, but reversed, it's still a celebration for you. I mean, we're still going to be heading towards your season, starting, after December 21st and stuff like that. So, I just see that you're going to be still in a very beautiful situation, and even with the sun reversed, it could still mean that this is kind of taking place during dark times. But it doesn't per se have to mean, that it's going to be all bleak and dark for you and stuff like that. I mean, interesting. You could even have two, a Leo, somewhere in your star chart. You could have water, air, Libra. Wow, beautiful. So now let's do some clarification. For the Two of Cups reversed, and there was a loss of commitment, but there was still balance of temperance in your life. I mean, you could even have Sagittarius somewhere in your star chart. I mean, you are an earth sign, you should be balanced, you should be grounded. I mean, you're a beautiful, stable Capricorn. But, it's like always, look at the other, star, signs and see, what else, will, contributes and stuff like that. But this could have even been a breakup of some kind, or, maybe it was with a Sagittarius. But it just looks like that there was kind of a broken partnership. And it doesn't per se have to mean, a romantic or something. It could have been a best friend, a family member of some kind. But well, to be honest, okay, it's like out with the old, in with the new. Okay, something just did not work out in the past, but yet, well, you remain incredibly stable. And of course, you are a grounded earth sign. You should remain stable. Just because something bad happens, don't let it just immediately, cause imbalance in your life. I mean, okay, you do get the Justice reversed. This could still be resonating in current times from the past. I mean, even with any kind of heartbreak or trauma, it's like a lot of humans, with heartbreak and trauma from the past, it could still be haunting you in modern times still. So maybe this is still in the haunting modern times from the past of the Two of Cups reversed and the Six of Cups reversed as well. Now, for the Six of Cups reversed, you get Six of Cups. So this actually happened way before this incident took place. It could have been, with a woman, blonde, brunette, a redhead, whoever is out there. But I just see that, okay, there's a bit of a glitchy moment in the past, and that took place even before your current past. And yeah, I mean, but this person is still obviously watching you, and maybe you had to break up with them, or maybe, well, they broke up with you or something, and they're pretty much. But the thing is, what I notice about exes, about human exes, and what I've even witnessed from other humans with their exes, is that okay, you break up with each other, but they always remain to keep their eyes on you for some reason. They're always talking about you. They're always thinking about you no matter what. But of course, these situations are sometimes inevitable. It's like, okay, sometimes an ex will be asking, saying, oh, how is that current person doing? And then, they're trying to, they're trying to find out information about, their own ex and stuff like that. And that's what this person is doing, is they're kind of keeping their eyes on you, or they were keeping their eyes on you in the past. For the lack of strength and courage, you get the Prince of Scepters. You get the Knight of Wands. So the thing is what I see here, okay, you didn't have, courage and strength in the past, but yet, you were still incredibly ambitious. And that's why, the transition, even to current times, is, you wanted to leave that negativity and release yourself. And that's the ambition, is that you were incredibly determined and ambitious to want to release yourself and to take off and leave the past. And as you should, and if this does resonate with you, kudos, congratulations, because not many humans can actually, do what you're doing or have done. And yeah, I just see that, it's a really good thing, because, it changes causes one to always, lack courage and doubt themselves in many ways. There's just no, a way out of this situation. But that's just kind of what I see here, is, it took a lot of strength and courage, even though you may not have felt it. But you were incredibly still ambitious. So, for the Eight of Swords reverse, you get the Prince of Grails, you get the Knight of Cups. I mean, this could be you. You could even have water and air somewhere in your star chart, or this could even be a family or friend or something. But actually, yeah, the Knight of Cups with the Prince of Grails is that you're being offered something, and maybe you actually offered yourself freedom. Maybe by actually leaving and going on this, this voyage and adventure of just, of, you know, pure passion and determination. Well, you actually manage to release yourself, or you're releasing yourself right now, because this is current times. And as you should. You know, it's like, grant yourself the gift of freedom. You know, yeah, and whatever it is, if it's a negative job, you know, just, you know, leave and take off to something different. If it's a negative relationship, take off. You know, don't just think, well, you know, maybe I should do this or that, blah blah blah. You know, who knows if it'll get better or something. Well, if you want to be free and unstuck, is I would actually just, you know, grant yourself freedom. For the Eight of Wands, you get death. Ooh. Well, speaking of death, this is one of the cards that I pulled for the vampire before he literally killed me off. But what I see here is death is also about a rebirthing moment. It's also about new beginnings, because you're out with the old, in with the new. Okay, so something had to die off, and, you know, for, you know, new beginnings to take place. What I see here is that you're actually, you know, starting, because this is even the center of the entire read, is that you're actually taking off on a new, brand new rebirthing moment in your life. Because, you know, you finally freed yourself. Beautiful. And now you're pretty much going on this new and beautiful voyage of heading off into probably a wonderful and brighter, even though the sun is, you know, kind of in reverse, but we're still going to get to that real soon, is that you're pretty much hopefully heading off towards a beautiful, you know, wonderful, brighter future for yourself, because you pretty much granted, you know, yourself the wish of wanting to be free from all of the past negativity. Justice reversed, you feel imbalanced, but you know what you get? You get the Ace of Skulls. Now, this is what I like to see, is pretty much new beginnings. And, you know, it's, yeah, you know, you could feel imbalanced, but the thing is, you know, you're getting actually abundance, hopefully, in the near now. You know, I mean, okay, this is the end of the current situation. But what I see here is that, you know, okay, you might feel a bit imbalanced, but you're still getting wonderful, you know, something amazing out of it. And it could be, you know, your freedom. It doesn't per se have to be, you know, material possessions. I mean, this is one of your cards, you know, this is the Earth. It's a Pentacle. It's a Skulls card. You know, it's like, you know, this could pretty much just be you know, granting yourself so much luxury and abundance in the form of freedom, determination, and actually, you know, well, maybe this is you taking off for a different country, or maybe a vacation of some kind, and you're going to be, you know, a bit on the imbalanced side, because, you know, it still happens where, you know, everything, you know, negative from the past can still haunt you in current times. But, you know what? In all honesty, you're going to be giving yourself so many abundance. I love that. Beautiful. Okay, because you get the Nine of Cups, and then for that one, you get Nine of Cups. Beautiful. My goodness, this one almost wanted to fall out. But abundance and wonderful, you know, fulfillment in the future. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Out with the old, in with the new. This is in, you know, this is waiting for you in your future, and, you know, your future will be here in, like, maybe in a few weeks. So this is actually heading towards the future of fulfillment. And I just see you, you know, pretty much just out with the old, in with the new, you know. And the thing about birthdays is, you know, well, good time to celebrate. But it's also a good time to look at, you know, the night before birthday to see, well, you know, what do I want to actually start achieving in the next year, you know? And that's what I see you, is pretty much you're going to be dealing with fulfillment. Wonderful, amazing, and beautiful. For the Three of Cups reversed, this is a personal celebration. My goodness, I cannot talk, right? But what I see here is you get the Five of Knives. You're going to be overcoming something, and you're going to be winning some kind of battle, and it's going to be giving you a personal celebratory moment in the future. And as it should, you know, it's like whatever, you know, you've overcome. It could be overcoming, you know, past negativity, overcoming trauma, overcoming heartbreak, overcoming any kind of negativity. Even if it is just overcoming negativity, it is a battle worth winning. You know, so the past will not come to haunt you. So the past will just stay in the past. And, you know, well, the past has no, you know, room or energy to be in the future for you. So, and this is beautiful. I love this. Beautiful. Okay, for the Sun reversed, you get Two of Knives. What I see here is, you know, it's like, okay, you know, you've overcome a battle, but then sometimes when you overcome anything, you think, now what? Well, what am I supposed to do? Well, I personally think that you know what you want to do. I mean, it's up to what you, well, you know, what's going on, but I just see you is, you know, it's like, okay, you know, the sun might be down, but now after you've overcome any kind of battle of some kind, of may leave you feeling drained, uncertain, a bit, you know, imbalanced even in the future. But that's kind of what I see, is that you're kind of going through a bit of a moment in the future after dealing with, abundance, prosperity, battles, and stuff like that. So, well, yeah, just take off the blindfold and choose, which direction you want to go. It's like, this is kind of a new beginning for you and a new next year. So I love it. Beautiful. So whatever you decide, make sure, well, yeah, you just take time and energy into, reaching a conclusion before you just think, okay, I'm just going to jump into this and yeah, that's it. Okay, I'll just live with it. No, just take your time. I mean, you still have a couple weeks, before your birthday. So anyway, we're going to continue on with the special vampire card. It's been pre-shuffled. Oof. 10 of Swords. Wow, you know what I was thinking about, the Ten of Swords, because, I think it was Scorpio or Sagittarius got the Ten of Swords. I mean, and you know what I see here? This is an ending of, your old era, and you're actually heading off into a new thing. So, it's like, well, you're kind of heading off, towards the end of, the December time, right now, and, this could be you pretty much ending the past. And so, so you're going to be having a rebirthing moment in the future, because otherwise you wouldn't be getting death. It's not, hopefully nobody's going to be passing in your life. But, what I see here is, you're pretty much ending a negative cycle. And this is pretty much, the negative of the Two of Cups reversed, the Six of Cups reversed, and the Strength reversed. I'll leave that in the past, head off in towards a beautiful future of Nine of Cups moment, because this is what you deserve. Okay, let's continue on with the Vampire Oracle to see what other information I can offer for thee. Reason. Listen to advice, think clearly, and intellect. Now, that's what I'm telling you, is don't just jump into something immediately in the future and think, okay, we're going to do this or we're going to do that. No, think clearly and listen to reason and just use your intellect. And you are very grounded. You're a very, beautiful, wonderful, sign, just like almost similar to, Virgo and Taurus and stuff like that. You guys, make good guidance counselors, professors, and you guys are amazing at reading between the lines and actually just pointing out every tiny little detail and stuff like that. So I'm sure you are going to be, choosing, which way you want to go in the future. Beautiful. I love this for you. Amazing. Okay, Capricorn. I'm going to finish off with 3 yes or no answers. Please feel free to pause this video. And let's see here. Ooh. Answer number 1, you get yes because you get the 10 of Cups. Sadly, you get a no because you get the Second Justice reversed. And sadly, third, no, because you get the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Well, Capricorn, I'm going to leave it at that for you, but if this reading resonated, please feel free to subscribe and join me on the journey towards more vampire information I can offer as your Vampire Tarot Guide. I just want to thank you guys incredibly so much for supporting me and my channel. You all are amazing, wonderful, beautiful humans. I just think you guys are so amazing. It's so grounded and beautiful. So in a few days, I'm going to go back to love readings. So I'm going to go back and forth between general love. But I just want to say how much I love and admire you guys incredibly. So thank you.